This is Neil from Team Devastation, bringing you my Los Angeles Regionals first place Kashtira deck profile. Despite DB Grinder calling Kashtira dog water, my deck performed phenomenally at the Regionals, going 9-0. My only hard matches were Dynamorphia, a branded player that abused branded souls, and facing Sword Souls in the finals. Before I begin my deck profile, I gotta have a gripe with Konami and their prize support. After winning the Regionals, I was told to sign for additional prizes. I got nothing. Like everything all the other Yu-Gi tubers complain about, winning Regionals, got nothing. No packs, no nothing. I even heard talks of getting a Konami gaming chair, didn't get it either. It was the same thing, the guy I beat, who got second place with Sword Souls, he won the Regionals before that, and he complained about the same thing, not getting any prizes at all. Konami really needs to step up with the game. Like, it's hard to imagine that they split a case between the top 16, 2 boxes for top 4, 1 box for 5th through 8, and half a box from 9 to 16. But enough about that gripe. Start with deck profile. I played standard triple Kashtira Fenrir, the best boss monster in my deck. Kashtira Unicorn, the second best card in my deck. Kashtira Rise Heart, the best extender. During the 6th or 7th round, I was on top deck mode. My board got cleared. I went Yugioh! Top deck Rise Heart, summon Rise Heart, banish Teosis, add back Birth, and I went full combo and ended the game from just a single Rise Heart. How you play Rise Heart determines how good your game is. If you set up yourself, your play is right, Rise Heart can be an instant game changer. Then I played only one Scarecrow Kashtira. The Dynamorphia matchup that gave me the hardest problems. This card alone destroys another board because he didn't expect me to go summon Fenrir, summon Kashtira Scareclaw, Fenrir attack, negate all his monsters, banish his monsters. He had a call judge in that one there. Then on to hand traps. I played the best card in my deck. The MVP that won me the most games, Dimensional Shifter. Like I heard people like Cali Effect say he cut this for the wanted package. It must be why he got 11th place and I got first. I drew this card 15 times at the Regionals. Any game I played this turn 1, I won that game. And most of the time, if I draw it back to back, game 1 and game 2, I 2-would my opponent. This is one of the most broken cards to counter this tier 0 format. And I could not imagine not running this card. Next, the supporting cast, triple Ash Blossom, double Effect Veiler, double Ghost Mourner, and double Ghost Bell. Ghost Bell for those Snake Eyes players that don't set the combos right. If you try to go the Snake Eyes Dragon and you don't chain Populous, I'm gonna Ghost Bell and win the game from there. It's also really good at counseling Princess as well too. For spells, I played 3 Pressure Planet Rage Salt and 1 Terraforming. The best spell in my deck, Kashtira Birth. This is the best extender, combo starter. It does everything. If your opponent depends on their graveyard, this card is playing their graveyard as well too. And then only 2 Teosis. I played 1 Call by the Grave, double triple Tactus Talents, double Pot of Prosperity. The reason why I don't run 3, because 3 of this card is a brick. In this format against Snake Eyes, you need your extra deck as much as possible. Either I'm gonna bash my extra deck, or I'm going the whole combo route to draw extra cards. And just drawing 2 of these in starting hand is a complete brick. On to the traps. I played triple Infinite Permanence and 1 Rivalry. This card alone in the main deck is a killer to Snake Eyes. If you have just one type of monster in your deck, you have to play this card main deck. It is just too much of a bloat. For my extra deck, I played 1 Kashtira Shangri-La, 1 Red Eyes Flare Metal, 1 Dark Orange Dragon of Annihilation, 1 Big Eye, 1 number 76. I've actually never even used this card at all, the entire Regionals. 1 Typhoon. I think I might have used it once, but the biggest problem is if you depend on this card to win the game, you already lost that game already. I like the effect, I like the summoning condition, but going into this card means you already lost the game. And then Zeus. For the engine that won me half my games, Dracosac, Double Link Spider, 1G Golem, and Decode Talker Heat Soul. Like, people say that this is a Nibiru trap. It is, but if it goes off, you get too much advantage. If I have no product prosperity and I only have one hand trap, I use this engine to draw into my next hand trap. And the thing is, once you do it, you always gotta end on Appaloosa. Because the biggest thing is they're gonna wait and see if you go bird to bring back Fenrir, and they're gonna Nibiru you. Do not fall in that trap if you play this deck. Always end on Appaloosa. Or unless you have one deck can only be one, then you end with Decode Talker. Then I played one Low Knight and one Chinging. Never used this, and I used this one time during the regionals against the Labyrinth, and I used it to dodge all their traps. On to the side deck. Triple Cosmic Cyclone. I have it in my deck because I hate Runic decks so much. I hate Runic Stun. I just absolutely hate them. You have to play it. Triple Evenly Match. A total blowout because thanks to Konami, all the negation cards are banned. Bowl Savage, and Baron are all gone. So this card just goes ham in every deck nowadays. To go against Tenpai, I ran Double Threat in the Roar, Trap Trick, and Barrier. I also played Triple Solemn Judgment, and the MVP that won me the regionals, there can only be one. In the finals, I played against a Soul player, the guy who won the last LA regionals, and he called my deck in all his deck profiles TC Boo Turbo because this is the only reason why I beat him. In the finals, I did the whole draw combo. I actually didn't do the draw combo. I did the whole Kashtira combo, and then I did Pot of Prosperity. Saw this on top of my deck, played it. On his turn, he tried to play Baxia. He took my Fenrir, summoned Velo, and tried to do Baxia, but I told him you can't make Baxia without using a worm, and he was stuck. And then he made Draco Berserker, and he couldn't hold my board. He evenly matched me, took out 3 to 4 of my cards, and this was the only card in my field, and he couldn't play after that because all the Soul monsters are worm, all the 10 monsters are worm. He couldn't combo out. And then I top decked what it was, Scareclaw Kashtira, summoned it, banished Teosis, add back Bert summoned Rise Heart, and I attacked the game. Like for the deck does what it does best. It's basically a shifter deck. It's one of the best shifter decks. I had a guy, Trent, me and him were playing last weekend. He was playing Vanquish Souls. He literally destroyed me. Vanquish Soul is really good anti-meta against other anti-meta decks, but it falls short to any deck that plays Appaloosa. I like the concept of Vanquish Souls, but it's not the better shifter deck. I also like to thank Rare and Sleeveless. They're the reason why I have these cards. These cards have been the luckiest cards in my deck. Basically, for the past couple tournaments, when I won the case tournament, these cards were the reason why I won almost every tournament down in San Diego. I'd like to thank my boys in Team Devastation. It feels really good to win the regionals. It just sucks that Konami prize support is so bad.